Aaron Swartz was killed. Killed because he faced an impossible choice. Killed because he was forced into playing a game he could not win, a twisted and distorted perversion of justice. A game where the only winning move was not to play.
I mean, I think the most important thing is to realize that you can accomplish something, you know. I know sometimes you just feel powerless, that you're one small person in this world of big corporations and big evil people and big media companies and so on. There's just nothing you can do. But the fact is, a lot of the reason it seems like that is because people feel powerless. People are afraid to do anything.
I believe that if I was extradited to the USA, my life is effectively over, so in some sense it's as bad as anything I can contemplate. The US government has attempted to kind of fight a war against information transparency and against activism in general, and I've become swept up in that.
This is my extradition hearing to the USA, or hopefully not to the USA. Might even need a third day, which will be annoying. Just kind of hoping to have this over and done with. A whole bunch of US government computers got hacked in response to the death of a young lad called Lauri Love, and the US government seems to think it's my fault and they like to lock me up for a long time over it. They want to lock me up for 99 years in prison for it. It's a bit insane about these sort of things. And they've got a little bit of a habit of locking people up for a very long time. That's just Chelsea Manning, Jeremy Hammond, Barrett Brown. And if they could get their hands on them, Edward Snowden and Julian Assange probably.
What are your best hope from this one?
That the extradition will be refused because of the forum bar, which is the changes in the law they made after Gary McKinnon's case. He was in a bit of a similar situation. He was eventually not extradited because of his mental health, and they changed the law to avoid a similar stalemate, a similar kind of legal hold-up. So hopefully this works. The extradition is refused. If I'm prosecuted, it's here in the UK where I'll get a reasonable chance at a fair trial, and I won't spend decades in prison, which is not really the best use of my time and is of no benefit to society really.
Because I had believed so long that change was impossible, it precluded me from taking any actions that could have caused that change. And so I think the first step for everyone out there is just to believe that you can accomplish something, because once you believe that, you know, you're half the way to actually doing something.
Even our memories are not absolutely private in America. Right? Any of us can be compelled, in appropriate circumstances, to say what we remember, what we saw. Even our communications with our spouses, with our clergy members, with our attorneys are not absolutely private in America. In appropriate circumstances, a judge can compel any one of us to testify in court about those very private communications. There is no such thing as absolute privacy in America.
John Kruger's on my trail, I know they're planning on erasing me. Freemasonry controls the National Security Agency. Intelligence integration, what you think is coming after? Disintegration of your freedom through intrinsic field subtractor. Rothschild checking you like we playing a game of hockey. Got a little cocky, started mentioning the Anunnaki. They sent Dr. Manhattan, got blown to atoms in the lobby. Now my disembodied consciousness reconstructs my body. Everything I write defies all logic and common sense. Watch eagle eye, check out all the autonomous reconnaissance. Blow brains to Cybertron just by dropping a word or two. Ruthless like Eddie Blake, this comedian will fucking murder you. Surpassing science, seeking triumph while I preach defiance. Masses perfectly silent among the violence, preach compliance. Grappling Goliath, financial giants, the largest tyrants. Shots fired, catch bullets with bare hands like Osmodeus.
The government is monitoring private phone calls, your children and my children's private phone calls, and tracking who their associates are.
Be cautious of that optic while we watching the clock spin. They plotting, they watching, but who watches the watchman? You think you're smart, you turn your phone off, but they caught your gossip. They locked in these black budget projects, we are the target. You see, Edward Snowden already told you. Bradley Manning, he came forth and he tried to warn you. Aaron Swartz and Gary McKinnon, they tried to show you. And even Michael Hastings, they had his car blown up. Don't be the matador that's standing in front of the Minotaur. The living raw legend, I laugh loud when I kill him off. Telling killing jokes to the Joker, going back and forth. Blood spatter on the smiley face at 11 o'clock. Ink blots changing on my face like Rorschach. Thought police around, it's like they bringing 1984 back. Careful how you spell your name, they looking for straw man. Tesla's technologies has fell into the wrong hands. There's just so much a central nervous system can only take. Patent 650-6148, scanning biosignatures. Frequencies can warp your brain. 2017, satellite drones in space. So wake the fuck up before the fucking day dims, cause at 12 o'clock, the watchman come out to slay man. The big bad wolf with the warlock making the game end. Like Barry Allen and Bruce Wayne holding up the same pin. You see, these watchmen have a serious agenda. They put the fear in you till you're scared enough to surrender. So don't let these theories of these conspiracies to get you. Don't ask us about it, ask Siri and Alexa.
The Fourth Amendment exists to prevent the government from tracking or searching your personal information unless they have good reason to believe a crime is happening.
Surveillance cameras facing every person in the nation, so I think faster than flash after tachyon radiation. I don't think y'all really get it, they watch us everywhere that we go. I've had enough like Walter Kovacs and his alter ego. The exploding heart, 5-point bomb could come in handy. Y'all don't see the lies, don't recognize the modus operandi. Biological entity, also a prolific alien from another dimension, just seeking enriched uranium. Unlocking all these minds, call this verse the master key. Mind so deep it's at the bottom of the Adriatic Sea. Convenience is another term, robbing you of self-reliance. Conscious expansion couldn't be blocked by the Grand Alliance. Dangerous like Night Owl while throwing a temper tantrum at a warlock Steve Grant. We holding your brain for ransom, navigating the rabbit hole. They subliminally worship Saturn. Prism system decryption, research the magic lantern.
How long can we keep this up? Congress is pushing through some new bill that's gonna outlaw masks. Our days are numbered. Till then, it's like you always say, we're society's only protection.
From what?
You kidding me? From themselves.
What the hell happened to us? What happened to the American dream?
What happened to the American dream? It came true. You're looking at it.
Greetings, citizens of the United States and the world. In an age of constant video surveillance, we must remain ever vigilant to ensure our rights to privacy. As drones are becoming more and more commonplace, it is essential that we educate and prepare ourselves. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expectos.
Another drone spotted, they probably looking for me. These strings are getting tangled, now these puppets looking funny. We die for crooked money, surviving through the culling, and try not to become it, but they lying to the public. They flying right above us, but instead we bow. With these iPads in our face, we stayed looking down. Look around and you see these human lives tortured. Have to stay awake till this brutal time's over. Psychotropic drugs, suicide soldiers take their own lives while they choose to die for us. Control us, program us, now the plans to have us looking like James Holmes and Adam Lanza. Cram us in hospitals and give us cancer. Body scan us to scan us, put down your cameras and get your hands off of me. Bam, you on the canvas. This ain't the answer to the problem that's at hand. We just need to realize we all have a hand in this. You'd be surprised by the power we have, we can do this. These bankers got a death wish, the fiscal cliff tip, and they blowing their whistles. These whistleblowers, they still whistling. Sandy Hook, camera footage, yeah, it's still missing. And while you over there popping mollies, they kill children. Drone after drone, bomb after bomb, but over here it's clone after clone, job after job.
Expectos.
Yeah, there's no such thing as terrorism. Your brain is the only thing that the terror isn't. America's an embarrassment, but I swear if we come together now, we could all take care of this, cause we share the same suffering. So either change something now, or cower and bow and change nothing. Cause lately, these bees ain't buzzing, but genetically engineered mosquitoes still coming.
We have no leaders. You are also the only person responsible for your actions. Do what you think is right. Do not what you think is wrong. How many anonymous are there? We are more than you think. We are more than anybody thinks. We are many. And you are now one of us. Welcome to Anonymous.
This ain't just another echo in the lobby. Try to move around me, I'm a celestial body. Godly with the flow, and you know where I'll be. In the back screaming out, fuck Illuminati. While I'm at it, fuck the Anunnaki. Fuck a Nazi, fuck a commie, fuck a Ponzi. I'm out here killing it, all that I'm giving up. Constitution was written, Obama just rips it up. Yeah, as if these laws ain't strict enough. They try to blow my spot, but the bombs ain't big enough. Walls ain't big enough, raw ain't real enough. The big bad wolf is back and the straws ain't thick enough. Kicking up dust when I'm getting up, cause if I'm tripping or I'm slipping, I ain't flipping out with it. die in a library playing chess with the Reaper. Beneath us is a pile of dead professors and teachers. The only thing they taught us was that they can never teach us, and they can never reach us. We too far gone, long beyond the deepest regions. Intelligent creatures, philosophers, the deepest thinkers. We are anonymous, we are legion. We are the peacekeepers, but still fight for freedom. We are the meat eaters, but still fight for vegans. We all here for the same cause, unite the reasons. I've already seen too much blood, my eyes are bleeding. We need to wise up, stand together and rise up. Time's up, we're not trying enough. Gotta get fired up, cause I'll die for a human. Die for my country, die for your rights. And while I'm dying, what you doing?
Dear brothers and sisters, now is the time to open your eyes. There is something terribly wrong with this country. If you have not yet woken up to the reality of the police state we've been warning you about, I hope you realize we are fast running out of time. Together we stand against the injustice of our own government. We are anonymous. We are legion. United as one. Divided by zero. We do not forgive censorship. We do not forget oppression. Expect us.